Now the Israeli military has staged a series of airstrikes against Hamas militants in Gaza. Targets included the headquarters of Hamas's military wing and a vehicle with Hamas bodyguards inside. At least 2 militants were killed and dozens were injured. Israel says it's retaliating for a barrage of rocket attacks by Palestinian militants.
The political turmoil in the Palestinian Authority can be very complicated, with Fatah and Hamas fighting each other all the time. Ben Wiedemann gives us some analysis on the interests, the motivations of the other players in the Gaza drama.
Gaza is burning, overrun by masked gunmen, bombed by Israel, a city transformed into a battlefield. While it might appear this conflict is between 2 Palestinian factions, Hamas and Fatah, many others are also involved. The Bush administration, Israel, Egypt, and other Arab states have made it clear in this fight they back Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas and his Fatah movement.
Israel is certainly coordinated together with the Americans, together with the Egyptians, on ways to help the moderate Palestinians. Not going to go into the details on how that is being done.
Outside backing for Fatah includes tens of millions of dollars in cash, logistical support, and most likely weapons and ammunition. Washington says it's providing only non-lethal assistance to the Palestinian Authority. But a Hamas spokesman recently accused Fatah security forces of, in his words, using American weapons and supported by American force. Hamas gunmen now refer to their Fatah opponents as American mercenaries. The Middle East is the land of unforeseen consequences. History is replete with examples of outside powers backing one side in a conflict against another, with often disastrous results. Mahmoud Abbas is walking a fine line. He needs to maintain credibility among his people and needs all the help he can get. But when the U.S. or Israel pull him too close, kiss him, there's a price to pay at home.
I think that kiss is like the death kiss.
Palestinian analyst Ahmed Harb warns outsiders must tread carefully in the minefield of Palestinian politics.
I feel, yes, the Americans are playing with fire. They antagonize the rest of the people. Of course, they antagonize Hamas. And Hamas will ask, I think reasonable questions. Why are the Americans, giving money to so and so?
Despite all the outside help, Fatah has, so far, not fared well against Hamas, which some analysts think is now stronger than before.
Hamas won the battle in Gaza Strip, and they might move even to the West Bank. So this approach, I think, won't work.
Another case, perhaps, of unforeseen consequences. Ben Wiedemann, CNN, Ramallah, and the West Bank.